Well, bless the Lord, my brothers and sisters. I greet you after our 10 o'clock worship, where Minister Rob Brown from Eastern Star Church and one of my students in the preaching roundtable preached the gospel for us this morning. He did a tremendous job coming out of Ephesians chapter 3, where he shared with us from the thought God can use anybody. He spoke about how God had chosen Paul, even though Paul was once the greatest persecutor of the church. He became one of the New Testament's greatest preachers of the gospel. And the reality is that God didn't pick him randomly. God picked him on purpose. That was the first principle, that God chooses you on purpose. Even though he knows your past, he knows your opposition, he knows where you've been wrong, but he chooses you anyway because God chooses everybody on purpose. He wants us to work with him. Then Rob taught us that God chooses us for a purpose. That Ephesians passage said that God chose Paul to be a preacher to the Gentiles and to take the knowledge of Jesus Christ into the Gentile world, to both rulers and regular people. And God chooses us to do the very same thing. The reason why God chooses us on purpose is because our past and our problems can become a platform to tell other people about the goodness of Jesus Christ. Then finally, that Ephesians passage ends by reminding us that we can now come boldly to the throne of God because of what Christ has done for us. And we were taught that that represents the reality that Jesus also has a purpose for us. While we are chosen on purpose, chosen for a purpose, that God's purpose is to perfect us. So three things happen. God chooses us on purpose, God chooses us for a purpose, and then God's purpose for us is to perfect us. And isn't it good that God can choose anybody? The best news I can give you today is God has already chosen you. Here's the response you need to make. You need to choose him. And I promise you, if you do, everything in your life is about to change. Make Jesus your choice. Contact me or someone you know in the Bible-believing church, and let's get you saved, let's get you active, and let's get you engaged in the radical life of change that Jesus Christ has for you. I love you with the pastor's heart. See you next Sunday. Peace.